Now, in the wake of the death of Mohbad, several issues have come up, and you have made statements that seem to be pointing in several directions. Now, we'd like you to shed some lights into the challenges that artists face within the industry.
Okay, so first and foremost, I would say that the video that I made, the live video that I made, obviously, because of the way social media is now, a whole lot of things were misquoted. And many of the things that I was trying to really focus on, which are some of the things we'll be talking about today, they were taken out of context. Now, obviously, conversations are coming out, people are talking, emotions are running, and a whole lot is actually happening now because of the death of Mohbad. It is actually good that we are having this conversation, but we also need to pay attention to a whole lot of sensationalism that has gotten into the conversation. The conversation is losing focus because if there is any major conversation that we should be having now is to make sure that beyond Mohbad getting justice, Mohbad too should get peace. Mohbad should get peace in place of, okay, whatever he has sacrificed himself for with this particular incident, there should not be a reoccurrence of some of the things that he actually faced with his record label while he was around. Now, I am not here to lay blame to say one person is right or the other person is wrong. But if we look at it, most times we focus so much on the problems that the artist faced. We don't also pay attention to some of the dilemma that the record labels too they face. So it is almost like two sick people trying to heal themselves. You cannot be sick and expect someone that is also sick to donate blood to you. Record labels are not to run based on emotions. They are not to run based on soulish feelings. I tell people that there are two ways to look at the music thing. There's a business of music, then there's the music business. The music business deals with, marketing and all of the money side of music. Why the business of making music too has to do with us making the song that needs to be put out and all of that. The part of making music can be a lot emotional because at the end of the day, there's so much soul behind it. You are trying to reach out to people's emotion. You are trying to get to the emotions and all of that. That can carry a lot of emotion and still carry loads of logic too. But you see, the part of the music business is a game of numbers, is a game of contracts, is a game of pure facts, is a game of logic. But a whole lot of creatives get into the music industry or music space, as we rightly call it too, with just the emotional part of their being. And those emotions, I'm not saying that they are invalidated, they are very valid. And a whole lot of them are also coming to the table with their survival mode. In fact, that survival mode is a major thing that needs to be addressed because the survival mode, coming into that space with a survival mode is not wrong, but it needs to be looked into. Most people sign contracts that they don't understand.